In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase frozen in time. When we say something or someone is frozen in time, it means they don't change as time goes by. A great example of this would be people like me who buy clothing 20 years ago and continue wearing it, and then it might appear as if I'm frozen in time. Now, I did buy some new shirts a year ago, so maybe this isn't exactly true, but I do know that most of the clothing that I own, I bought many, many years ago. So it might appear as if I'm frozen in time. I don't really change with the fashion trends. The other phrase I wanted to teach you today is to do time. When you do time, it means you're in prison. It means you're in jail. If you said to me, my cousin Dave had to do time because he committed a crime, it simply means that your cousin Dave was in jail. Your cousin Dave was in prison. So to review, frozen in time means that something or someone doesn't change. You might have a building in your town that's hundreds of years old and it's frozen in time. It doesn't ever change. It always looks the same. And to do time simply means to go to jail, to go to prison because you committed a crime. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video, and this is a good one. I appreciated this one. This is from Raibula. Hi Bob, can you explain why you said, by the way, there is a bird up in the tree there? And a few moments later, you said, but I could hear a number of different birds. I'm not sure if you can see them up there on the tree. What concerns me is this. Why in the first sentence is in the tree and then on the tree? And my response, I think I made a mistake. I should have said on the branches instead of on the tree. Whoops. So yes, I do occasionally make mistakes. I think it's pretty rare. I try my best not to make mistakes when I'm making English lessons. I think I have a pretty good track record so far, but thanks Raibula for that comment. And yes, I think I should have said in the tree, that is correct, but you would say on the branch if the bird was sitting up there on the branch of the tree. Anyways, thanks again for that comment. You might notice I'm wearing my winter coat, and it is actually April 7th. This isn't a video from 2 months ago. This is from April 7th, 2026. You're going to be watching this on April 8th, 2026. And I'm simply outside and it is freezing cold out here. It is -4 degrees Celsius. Walter is right here. Walter likes to spend his time in the house right now. He gets to sleep in the front entranceway and he's not very excited to be outside right now. In fact, I had to let him out because, you know, dogs need to go out and use the washroom once in a while. And he wasn't super excited to be out here. So we'll go back in about a minute. But yes, it's -4 degrees. And if you want further proof, you're going to be able to see my Crocs here as well. There are puddles. Kind of odd. Considering that usually by this time of year, Jen and I are actively working outside and doing things outside, but I guess we'll have to wait a little bit longer for the warmer weather. Now it is a beautiful day, like you can see the beautiful sky behind me, and we are starting to see some of the first signs of spring, but yeah, I think we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. I think he's enjoying the outdoors now. I think we'll have to wait just a little bit longer before we can work outside just wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. I think we're a few months away from that. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week with another short English lesson. Bye.